Today, I will tell you mind-blowing fact about women, especially the dandier area. Let me tell you guys, the fact that a woman dandier is tight or wide does not mean that she's wayward or she's decent. Some people think, especially men, you need to listen. You think that when a woman VJ is tight, it means that she has not been with different men, and the one that has wide one means that she has been with different men. No, do not use a VJ to choose a woman. Do not use a VJ to say, okay, I'm gonna go for a decent girl. So once you meet a tight one that has tight VJ, then you just go with that and say this one is decent. Still look well, because most people that have tight VJ, it might not be natural one. There is now artificial VJ. Women can now do tighten their VJ, even women that have been with different men. So those ones you see that are wide might not have even gotten the information that they can tighten. You can tighten your VJ naturally. You can tighten it using artificial method. There are so many ways you can tighten it. It will even look like a virgin wound, as if the person has not even have one body count at all. So do not use that to say, okay, I'm going to go for, because so many men fail, or so many men do this. They go for decent girl, especially when it comes to settling down. They will say, okay, I want to go for a decent girl. So once you meet a woman with wide one, you will not want to do anything with that one. You say, oh no, this one I've spoiled. No. Do not use that to judge them. Maybe this one I've not gotten the information. You have to still look beyond that. Now I'm gonna tell you what make a woman dandier stay tight. She might have been with different men. She might. That does not mean that, look, you have to end up with this woman. You have to still look beyond the VJ and see if she's, because most ladies now, there is nothing they can do. Even people go and tighten their VJ using surgery. You can do it, you can tighten it. So do not use that to say, okay, I'm gonna stick to this woman. Oh, this one has spoiled. Oh, this one is white. Oh, this one has been with, he has slept with so many men. No, do not use that. When it comes to relationship, there are more to that. Now, number one way women VJ can be tight. You see a woman that has been with different men, their VJ is like using artificial method. Women use artificial method to tighten. There are so many artificial methods now. You just need to Google it, and you see so many. Even through surgery, if you go to surgery, they will tighten it. There is nothing that they can do. They can add the backside. They can do increase any whatever you want. Now they can do. So do not say, oh, she's tight. Oh, she has not. Oh, she's so decent. And every time you go and test, they say you have infection. If you're asking yourself, where am I getting infection from? It's because, look, there are artificial method of tightening the dandier. Another way a woman can tighten dandier, or woman dandier is tight, it's not because she's a virgin. Some are virgin, but it's not because she's a virgin. Especially when you see a woman that you see her eyes, she's expert when it comes to doing, but her dandier is tight. We wonder, how is she expert? How did she become expert? She has not been doing it before, and her dandier is tight. You know, your brain, your head is just spinning. You don't know what is going on. It's because, look, maybe she has use artificial method. Another way, it could be menopause. It could be menopause. Some women, when they approach menopause, because they are no longer like having sex, especially when you're not having sex regularly, it could be menopause. It could even be hormonal imbalance. Another reason again, it could be infection. It could be infection. Infection can cause tightening there. Do not use dandier to choose a woman in a relationship. Another thing, it can also be trauma. So many women have gone through trauma. They might decide not to do it with any man. They don't find it's not interesting them to sleep with men. So they just keep to themselves. That one is natural. They have stayed without having sex. So their body count is low. But there are women who have done it with so many men, and their VJ is still tight. In fact, when you go in, she might even bleed. You'll be saying, hey, oh, this one is tear rubber. No, all I'm saying is that when it comes to relationship that will lead to lifetime commitment, do not use only dandier to make your decision. Because look, dandier, that deer being tight or being wide does not mean that the woman is loose when it's wide, or when it's tight the woman is decent. No, do not use that to judge women these days. I'm telling you about currently. Do not use that to classify women. Okay, this woman under this wide one, they are spoiled, they have seen sleep with so many men, or they do it for money, and then the one that are tight, because now there are artificial methods. So as a king, when you come to relationship, look beyond all that and also consider the character of the person you are dealing with. See if it's something you can live with, because it's a long it's a long-lasting commitment. It's something that will take time, something that you have to live with for the rest of your life, if it's something you want it to last forever. So you have to look beyond tightening VJ, because I see so many people, they make choices now, especially men, and they will tell you, when I finish doing, when I want to settle down, I will look for the one that their VJ is tight. I don't want. Also, men are even looking for VJ. Or you see a virgin, you'll be wondering how, before you just leave the woman, maybe you just got married to her, and then she becomes so wide, expert in everything. You wonder. Do not be deceived now, because everything can be done. And when you now do and believe that, look, she's decent because her dandia is tight, and then you end up with that, it might be disappointed. So all I'm saying is that when it comes to relationship, do not use dandia, whether it's tight or whether it's wide, to make decision. Do it because you love the person and the person loves you back, because you believe that you can live with this person. So look inwardly, the character of the person, not just the tights there, because everything can be done artificially. Everything can be done through surgery. In fact, everything. Don't use because your backside is very big too, because everything can be done surgically. You can do it artificially. So as a king, make the right decision. As a queen too, make the right decision. I'm gonna be seeing you again in my next video. If you like this video, please subscribe, share, and give it a thumbs up. Bye.